Okay, I think I'm live, and I'm just gonna talk for a minute until people come on. I hope people can hear me. It sounds like, looks like the screen is registering that I'm making sounds, so that's good. Um, and I'm just gonna play um, some music that makes me think of Easter. I have a few hymns. The hymnal I happen to have, I'm Episcopalian, and which many of you know, but in case you didn't, and I happen to have a 1940 hymnal at home. So I'm going to play a few of my sort of classic Easter hymns, or classic, what feel to me like the classic Easter hymns are there. I'm just, and then I've got a few kind of solo pieces that usually make me think of Easter or that I've played in church for Easter before. I'm just going to take a quick look, make sure things are showing up the way I expect them to. Yep, it looks like that is there. And so I'm just going to start playing. I've got thought I'd start off with Ave Verum Corpus by Mozart, which is more sort of Holy Week than Easter, and that felt like a reasonable place to start with sort of a nod to Holy Week. So since I'm playing totally unaccompanied, hi. Hey, can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up or something if you can hear me. I hope the sound is coming through. I am going to play Ave Verum. Hi, Mom. I'm going to play Ave Verum Corpus by Mozart. It is more of a, like I said, it's more of a Holy Week. There are a couple of measures of rest in here that I'm kind of going to skip over because that would be boring for you. So here we go. This is also kind of a sound check, so please do comment if you can't hear anything. Oh, good, I see a thumbs up. Excellent. I've got a real microphone hooked up that I'm hoping will make the sound better, but that also made me nervous about things working correctly. Hello, good morning. So that is Ave Verum Corpus by Mozart. Like I said, if you look up the text, it's really more of a Holy Week selection, but I felt like that was an okay place to start as sort of a prelude. And I'm going to, now I've got the hymnal. Fortunately, my church, shout out Trinity Patuxent, the church was getting rid of some older hymnals. So what I have here is a 1940 Episcopal hymnal, but fortunately a lot of the hymns I think of as Easter hymns were in here, not too surprisingly. So I'm gonna do a couple of hymns and then some more sort of oboe solo music. This is because you kind of have to on Easter. I'm starting with Jesus Christ is risen today. And I'm just going to play 2 verses because since it's all instrumental, it would get probably a little old if I did more than that. So, and in case you're wondering, part of the reason that I am doing hymns goes along with part of the reason I wanted to do this today, which is that I am, I'm kind of used to playing in church on Easter, and I realized yesterday that it just felt really weird not to get to do that this year. So this felt like the next best thing. And this was also kind of a last minute decision to play stuff. So I haven't been doing a ton of playing recently. It's just been kind of a, everyone knows it's been a weird time. So that's a little bit of a disclaimer about how long my chops are going to hold out. But I think I've picked the right amount of music to have a nice amount of music and not totally be dying by the end. Be like, face falling apart by the end. Okay, one more hymn before I move to some more solo music. This one is, this tune is used, the tune is called Puer Nobis, and it's used for a bunch of different holidays. I think there's a Christmas and like a Pentecost or something that use hymns that use this tune. But this is the Easter version, which is that Easter day with joy was bright. If I'd been planning for a little bit longer, I would have loved to do a little bit of a, a Fantasia on that or something, maybe next year. Well, hopefully next year I'll be playing in a church, but maybe I'll try to put that together. Okay, the next thing I have planned is one of my favorite things to play in as sort of a church prelude or interlude for Easter or anything in this kind of bright season. This is the 3rd movement Andante from the Telemann Sonata in A minor, which even though the sonata as a whole is based in A minor, the 3rd movement is in C major. So it's a much sort of brighter, happier sound as part of this sonata. Okay. Hi, everybody. It's so nice that so many people logged in, and I think Beth gets extra points for being in, the Mountain Time Zone and still logging in? But really good to see all of you. I guess it's not that early by some people's standards in other places, but I'm not much of a morning person, so I'm impressed by anyone who's awake at, 9 or 10 in the morning on a Sunday. So that was, again, the third movement, the Andante movement of the Telemann Sonata in A minor for, well, usually oboe and continuo, but obviously I'm playing pretty unaccompanied today. Okay, I have another hymn picked out. This one, and again, I'm using the 1940 hymnal because that's the one I have at home. This one is, where is it? So this one, because it's a little bit slower, this is the Alleluia, Alleluia, the strife is o'er, the battle won, the battle done, excuse me. So I'm going to play all three verses of this, and I'm going to try a little something for an unaccompanied version that I just tried yesterday, and I hope it works reasonably well. I thought it sounded kind of neat. So pardon all the reed slurping and things like that. That's just part of the oboe life. Here is another Easter hymn. So that was one more Easter hymn because I'm missing getting to play in church today. It's really nice to, like I said, it's really nice to see all of your names. I don't actually even know where all of you live at this point because some of you I've known for a while, but I'm very impressed. Well, I'm really glad that everyone is here to listen who can, and I'm especially impressed with anyone who's in an earlier time zone than I am, who's awake and watching things. Great. The next thing I'm going is the newest thing in my repertoire. I just pulled it out yesterday. This is the Adagio from Bach's Easter Oratorium, and it is brand new to me, but I just couldn't let Easter go by without some Bach. So, wow. So we got some Pacific time in the house. Or in the website. Anyway, very cool. I'm impressed. I was awake 3 hours ago, but I won't say I was very functional. Anyway, here is, once again, this has some measures of rest in it that I'm going to have to skip. So we'll just see how this goes. This is the Adagio movement, sort of a Sinfonia. It's an all-instrumental movement normally, but there would be some strings in the background. And this is from Bach's Easter Oratorio. right. So that again was the Adagio movement from Bach's Easter Oratorio. And that was the, so full disclosure, if you caught the beginning of this video, you heard me say that I wasn't totally sure about my lip muscle endurance for today, and that was the one I was most worried about getting through, but I feel okay about that. I hope you all enjoyed it. I have just a couple more selections for today. One more hymn, again, working from the 1940 Episcopal Hymnal. I keep holding it up to, there's the camera, which fortunately my church had a few extras and was giving them away, so I snagged one, and that has worked out well. Oh wait, I already played one of the hymns I meant to play, so which one did I not play yet? Oh, there it is. So I got my order of hymns slightly out of order. But I did have one more that I picked out. This is He is Risen, He is Risen. If you know your 1982 Episcopal Hymnal, this will also be familiar. And once again, I'll play just 2 verses. And then after this, I have one more solo selection, and that'll be it for today. But anyway, thank you again so much for everyone who has come in, and especially those of you who are here from further west and therefore earlier in your morning. I hope you're all doing something nice today, whether you're celebrating Easter or whether you're just having a Sunday. I hope you're all safe and healthy and doing something nice with your Sunday morning. Or early afternoon if you're in this time zone, or somewhere else. Okay. So that is, again, that was the last of the hymns that I picked out for today. That was He is Risen from the Episcopal Hymnal. And I'm sure if you celebrate in a different portion of the Episcopal, of the Christian church, you probably may or may not know that one as well. Anyway, I have one more selection. This is the second movement of the Saint-Saëns oboe sonata, which is one of my favorite things to play in church. I've, in past years, been lucky enough to play all 3 movements of this as sort of prelude, interlude, and postlude. But in deference to my slightly out of shape, thankfully holding in for now, lip muscles, I'm going to play just one movement of this today. Also, the third movement really doesn't work without the piano. All right, one more. Here we go. All right. That was the second movement of the Saint-Saëns oboe sonata. It's really nice to see how many people decided to pop by and watch today. It's great to see your comments and all of those great things. Anyway, that's all the music that I prepared, and by prepared I mean played through yesterday after I decided at the last minute that I was going to do this. And I mean, obviously pieces mostly that I've played in the past. It's really nice to get a little, I don't know, a little taste of playing as though I got to play in church day, since that's usually what I get to do on Easter. It's really nice to get to play for all of you. So thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Passover if you celebrate that. Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. Happy Sunday wherever you are. And I hope you all stay well, or continue to be well if you haven't been well the whole time. But I hope you're better if you've been sick. And I hope that everyone is staying safe. And I will see you all on the internet. Hopefully I'll do this again sometime. Have a good day. Bye.